They're not coming. Let that sink in for a moment. Not the government, not your boss, not your friends, not some mentor riding in on a white horse to show you the way. There is no magic shortcut, no superhero arriving at the last second to lift you out of your struggles and hand you the life you dream about. You've been waiting for a sign, waiting for motivation, waiting for the timing to be right. But here's the raw, unfiltered truth. No one is coming to save you. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you start becoming dangerous. Because once you stop expecting someone else to fix your life, your mindset shifts. Responsibility hits you like cold water in the face. What comes after that is power, real power. Power to take back control. Power to stop being a victim. Power to act instead of waiting for things to happen. See, it's not your fault that you've been conditioned to wait. From the time you were a child, you were taught to look outside yourself. Teachers told you what to study. Parents told you what was best. Society gave you a blueprint and said, follow this and you'll be fine. Graduate, get a job, save a little. Retire at 65, but now you're here, staring down a life that doesn't quite feel like yours. A routine that numbs you. Goals that always seem just out of reach. Deep down, you know something's off. You were handed a map to a destination you never chose. And maybe you've been wandering, hoping someone will come show you a better way. They won't. But here's the beautiful part. You don't need them to, because the version of you that you're waiting for already exists. The confident you, the disciplined you, the focused, driven, resilient version of yourself is not out there. It's in you, right now. Dormant maybe, but very real. The only thing stopping it from emerging is the belief that someone else is responsible for making it happen. The real shift begins when you stop outsourcing responsibility. When you stop saying, I'll do it when I have time, and start realizing that you have the same 24 hours as anyone else. When you stop blaming your past, your parents, your circumstances, and start owning your choices, it's harsh. It's uncomfortable, but it's also liberating. Because if no one's coming, then everything is up to you. That's terrifying, and it's freedom. It means you don't need permission to change your life. You don't need approval. You don't need to wait. You just need to start. Now here's what you do instead of waiting. First, take radical ownership. That means everything in your life, your fitness, your finances, your mindset, your habits, is your responsibility. Not your fault, but your responsibility. There's a difference. You didn't choose all your starting conditions, but you are the only one who can choose what you do next. When you own everything, you stop making excuses. You stop blaming distractions, bad luck, toxic people, unfair systems. You take the cards you've been dealt and say, all right, let's play. That's when things start to move. Second, create structure. Chaos is the enemy of growth. If your life is a mess of scattered intentions, you will always be at the mercy of emotion and impulse. So build a system, a morning routine, a daily schedule, clear goals, track your habits. Design a life that forces you to move forward even when motivation disappears, because it will. That's the thing nobody talks about. You won't feel like doing it most days. Discipline is what carries you through those days. Third, stop consuming and start creating. Too many people scroll for hours watching others live the life they want. Success stories, gym transformations, motivational speeches. They get the dopamine hit, then do nothing. Don't fall into that trap. Use inspiration as fuel, not escape. Write that business plan. Start that side hustle. Learn that skill. Put your ideas into the world. Build something that matters. Because when you create, you become the main character in your story, not a spectator in someone else's. Fourth, surround yourself with people who force you to level up. You're not just a product of your environment, you are your environment. If everyone around you is coasting, making excuses, laughing at ambition, you will become like them no matter how strong you think you are. Find people who are hungry, who are building, growing, taking action. If you can't find them in real life, find them in books, podcasts, online communities. Feed your mind with winners, not whiners. And here's the fifth. Embrace discomfort like it's your coach. The gym hurts. Early mornings suck. Saying no to temptation feels like deprivation, but all of that pain, that's where the growth lives. That's where confidence is built. That's where you earn the life most people will never have. Most people don't fail because they're not talented. They fail because they want comfort more than they want change. They confuse short-term pleasure with long-term peace. Don't be most people. You can outwork them, outlast them, outfocus them, not because you're better, but because you stopped waiting and started doing. Every day, you're building momentum in one direction, toward your potential or away from it. There's no neutral. You're either sharpening the sword or letting it rust. So be intentional. Get clear on your goals. Get clear on your values. Then align your actions with both, day in and day out. It won't be flashy. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it, because there's a moment, and you will feel it, when things begin to shift. When the gap between who you are and who you want to be starts to close, when the results show up and people begin to ask what changed, and you'll know the answer. No one came to save you. You saved yourself. You made the decision. You paid the price. You chose the hard path on purpose. You took the hits, stayed standing, and kept walking forward. That's what this journey is really about, not waiting for perfect timing, not praying for a miracle, but making yourself so solid, so resilient, that you don't need saving. You become the one who leads, the one who inspires, the one who turns pain into power, struggle into strength, fear into fuel. Because once you stop looking for someone to save you, you start becoming the kind of person who could save others. Your story becomes a lifeline to someone else stuck in the same place you were. And that's where real impact begins. So if you've been waiting, stop. If you've been hoping someone will notice you, rescue you, fix it for you, stop. You're the author now, the leader, the builder, the warrior. No one is coming, but that's okay. You've got this. Because everything you need is already inside you. Now.